What's up, Metalheads? This is Christian Metalhead Brotherhood coming at you with another Q&A video. Except this time I only have one question. But that's okay. I will answer your question, my friend. Mind Killer Deathcore. How do you react, especially when Christians criticize you about metal being satanic and that you can't be a Christian listening to metal music? First off, show me in the Bible where it says that. That's what I'd say. I don't really get it a lot, and I never really had someone hardcore be like, you listen to satanic music, go to church, you sinner. But like, I have had like a couple of times where people were like, that sounds really dark, like, why do you listen to that? And, you know, kind of stuff like that, and I'm just like, okay, well, first of all, he's quoting a Bible verse right at this moment, like most Christian bands, like, base a lot of their lyrics off of the Bible, and a lot of lyrics, like, off of, you know, stories in the Bible. And if it's not off of that, then it's, you know, telling their story, and you're trying to inspire people with their story, or, you know, confessing like what they've been through and the struggles they've been through, and being real. And honestly, Christian metal is more real than worship music. Like, worship music is like about, you know, praising God, which is, you know, totally fine. In a way, Christian metal is just more intense worship, I feel like, you know, in some ways. Because, you know, it's like hardcore confession, and then it's just like praising God, and then let's storm the gates of hell, you know, that kind of thing. Like, more intense, you know, it's my kind of thing. Yeah, I really want to go to a church that we do metal in, you know? That'd be awesome. I know there's some churches. That's what I would say, to give advice to any of you guys if you are dealing with that, you know? Don't take crap from people. But anyways, yeah, like, I just kind of ignore them. And, you know, people will be people. And it's just, like, really annoying when people stereotype like that. Because, you know, like, based off of a few bad apples, you write off the entire genre. Yeah, that's not cool. Ugh. To sum up with an answer to the question, I guess, is just, yeah, I've said it several times, I just ignore it. I'll get really frustrated and angry, and, you know, I'll stand up for myself if I have to, and, you know, call them out on being judgmental. And, you know, sometimes people need a reality check and they need put in their place, so do it. You know, think about it, like Jesus, he didn't let people walk all over him. You know, like in the temple, he turned the tables of the money changers, he drove them all out. You think he did that nicely, like, hey, could you guys get out? No. He was aggressive, and that's okay. To be a Christian man that's, you know, doesn't take crap from people. You don't have to let people walk all over you and be a Christian. God created us men to be warriors, and our fight's not with, like, these people, you know, but our fight's with the devil. But like, you need to just put people in their place, but don't do it like in a way that's like judgmental or, you know, hypocritical. You know, just be honest about, you know, just be truthful, I think, is the main thing. Truth is truth, let it convict you. I've said that in a Q&A video before, so. But that's the answer to that question. You know, just have self-control, you know, just ignore it for the most part, unless it gets to a point where you need to, like, just stand up for yourself and tell these people to back off and go kiss a hay bale. Actually, you don't have to, don't tell them that, but that's just kind of my nice way of saying back off. Just go kiss a hay bale. I'm from the countryside, but I'm a metalhead. I can't stand country music. Oh yeah, okay, so that was the only question, but I'm gonna do the Christian metal quote of the day. And, like, honestly, like, some of these songs I never really thought, like, really knew all the lyrics to, you know, sometimes. And this one was from Phineas Telestai. from the album till the end. Okay, so the part I was going to quote is like the main chorus. I watched God hang his robes over the sun to hide a child becoming corruption. Clean hands, eternity nailed to a tree. How tired you must have been. Clean hands, from a garden to misery, bearing the weight of men. Yet you raise yourself higher to take your last breath. Those give me chills. Like when I was reading that earlier, I was like seriously almost about to cry. Like that's a good quote, guys. Like you think about all that Jesus went through for us, it's just amazing. And it just really gets you to like thinking and how grateful we should be for like all that he done for us. Like, cause like, okay, where is it? Even God turned away whenever Jesus like faced the full wrath of God on the cross. Like even God turned away. You know how alone he would have felt in that moment? Like that's insane that he went through that. These lyrics give me chills, guys. But yeah, I would highly recommend checking out the entire song. It's called Phineas Telestai. Phineas is an amazing band if you guys don't know or haven't heard of them. Amazing Christian metal band. I would kind of classify them as progressive metalcore. And they're amazing. Like probably one of the best Christian metal bands. So, like, to hide a child becoming corruption. Like, Jesus, the only one to ever live completely perfect on this earth, sinless. Like, he was God in the flesh, but he dealt with every single temptation that we deal with. And that's just, like, amazing. Like, like, the lamb as white as snow became corruption for us. That's crazy. Like, okay guys, I'm not gonna cry. That's the end of the video. If you guys have any questions, drop your comments below. I don't know if you guys saw, but my fundraiser for Praise Metal Revolution was approved. So we are launching next Wednesday. Crap, what's the date? October 3rd. It's October 3rd, that's our launch date, and I have a huge surprise for you guys, so don't miss it, okay? Alright, I'll see you guys in the next video. Christian metal forever. Joey, you're on video. Say hi, Joey. Okay, see you guys.